Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the second part of the Deus Ex Invisible War stream. I am your host, Iron Dragon. A reminder for anyone who's new to the channel, if you like what you see and want to support what I do, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. It really helps the algorithm. So, having said that, we're currently finishing up in Seattle. And then after that, we're off to Cairo. But first, well, we're going to have to make a few more trips between Upper and Lower Seattle to collect our rewards. For instance, we got to go talk to Queequegs up top, and then we got to come down here and talk to Pequods again. Or whichever one.
Fuel cells charged.
Oh, and the Order Church is down here too. We're going to have to talk to them too.
Need this for their dirty work.
Ah, the long waits for loads. There we go.
Looks like they.
Oh, that's right, I didn't want that stuff. Okay. Thanks. I love getting injured. And here we are back in Upper Seattle. Then we're going to have to reverse that and go back down to Lower Seattle after we're done with a few things up here.
The coffee's destroyed.
Yeah? All of it?
They'll have to replace the entire inventory.
Good work, Tarsus lady. Here's your compensation. I wonder what lucky corporations get to hire the Tarsus grads.
I'm afraid the school keeps its industry contracts classified, even from us.
I would expect as much, considering the hostile business climate. Anyone get hurt earlier tonight during the bombing, or whatever it was?
Some scientists. It was more like a raid.
Interesting. The Order doesn't usually get tangled up in corporate rivalries.
Well, thanks for the credits. I'd better be going.
Yeah, I actually tried to pour from the bottle, and I'm like, why is nothing coming out? Oh yeah, because the lid is still on. Well, this isn't where I need to be. And hello, Dyruger.
Seek a higher path. Ship at the Hartford.
Let's see. The club, the suites. Now, where is...
Once I was like you. Respects.
I guess it must be the metro station, right? Well, no. There we go. Hold on. Saved you from having to hear that sneeze. Okay, I really need to find the WTO terminal. And I know I've seen it previously.
Citizens, we have been accused of over-engineering JC Denton. JC Denton, a solitary criminal.
It's not the metro station. It's not the Emerald Suites.
Awareness watch over you.
Seriously, this thing needs a breadcrumb system.
Civilization from madness itself.
Give me a second. Okay, yeah. The way to the WTO is through the metro station.
Gobs everywhere, but I'm wise to the ways. Scab got away from me this time. Time for business. Look out! It's lit! Ah! Damn! Sorry, I'm Ghost. Some kind of poison. Turning into a real fight. Some kind of poison.
This has got to stop. I'm gonna take care of this. Take care of this. Here we go!
Was that poison?
That's got my attention. That's got my attention.
Is that poison? Don't think I'm...
There we go. I'm not too worried about those guys because they really were just thugs anyway. Taking over the ticket booth and trying to extort people for tickets.
Alex D. Nice work in the Inclinator there. The WTO appreciate your work to keep the commerce routes open. And Chief Morgan has had a lot to say about you.
I haven't had the chance to talk to her yet.
Then be sure you talk to Chief Morgan as soon as you can. She's in Europe right now, but she'll address you from the holocom in her office. Go up the stairs, hang a right, and look for the management wing on your left.
They have me in the hangar on the lower level. Be prepared. I'm being guarded by a WTO security force.
I told you, we can't trust Tarsus or the WTO. You really should come to our church and hear what the Order has to say. Her Holiness will open your eyes. May she watch over you.
Just turn around and look the other way for me to... yeah. There we go. An extra 600 credits.
Flight monitors for more information.
At least one trainee besides me reported to the authorities. Have you seen Leo?
Yeah, he's laying low like Dr. Nassif requested. Billy seems to be mixed up with the Order Church.
They can do what they want, I guess. I can't believe that Tarsus is a front after all those years of training.
What's going on back there?
A suspicious helicopter was circling the city. Fortunately, both the pilot and the aircraft are now in WTO custody.
Order reconnaissance?
The pilot will be interrogated. I shouldn't tell you more than that.
So you're on the WTO payroll now, huh?
I'm just glad I didn't have a reaction to whatever the Tarsus people were shooting into our veins, and now I've got a security assignment. That's all I ever wanted from that place.
Something didn't add up.
Although many of his actions remain shrouded in mystery, we do know J.C. Denton played a major role in resolving the Grey Death Plague. However, some suspect he also initiated the collapse. He began as an agent for UNATCO, but realizing it was corrupt, he joined his brother Paul in the NSF revolutionaries. Both J.C. and Paul remain powerful and mysterious figures in the global imagination, even though no one has heard from either in decades. A few radical thinkers believe the Dentons will return, but most have concluded they simply perished in the collapse.
Chief Morgan, you wanted to see me?
I want to hear what you know about the terrorist attack that led to your escape from Tarsus Academy.
The Order wanted to stop the experiment. That's about all I know.
We were watching that facility ourselves. Ever heard of an organization codenamed Apostle Corps?
Sounds like a cult.
Apostle Corps made your biomods. I'm not blaming you, but the technology diverges wildly from piezochem biomods, the only ones approved for sale.
You're investigating this Apostle Corps for patent infringement?
Market disruption. The genius of the Apostle Corps product is that it restructures any host DNA to tolerate biomodification, whereas the standard infusions work for only 1 in 20 patients. Apostle Corps could go commercial and devastate biomod prices.
In other words, you want modified people to hold their value, like real estate.
If you put it that way. We don't want another collapse. What you can do for us is follow up on your discovery at the Minister of Culture's penthouse. Check out the Mako lab north of town. We know they've been doing illegal weapons research, and that your former trainer, Dr. Nassif, has contacts there. You'll need to hire a pilot and leave at once.
You don't have any extra pilots?
The Chicago disaster is occupying every available craft. You shouldn't have any trouble finding a pilot at the Greasel Pit Bar in Lower Seattle. I don't care who flies you in, just get there. Mako is developing a new firearm called the Mag-Rail. In addition to finding Nassif, the WTO needs an agent who can get us the Mag-Rail schematic. I hope that will be you, Alex.
There's a Harrier pilot who owes me a favor. I'll see if he's interested.
The WTO is fighting an invisible war against several formidable enemies. Give us your loyalty, Alex. We need it.
WTO gun laws. Carrying concealed weapons is permitted, but some areas will require you to submit to weapons bytecode safety locking for the duration of your visit. These codes freeze all weapons until the unlock signal is sent. Yeah, like, oh, hold on. Bah, inventory is full. That must be one of the ones that go over here in this inventory bar. It is. Well, I'm sure I'll find some place to use it.
What about the situation in the Inclinator?
Under control. The maintenance crew got right on it.
Please accept the sincere apologies of standard security. Our people should have screened out the terrorists at the lower Seattle entrance.
I'm not blaming you personally.
I'm the one who has to face the music, especially given the Chicago situation.
I have to admit, there's been some talk here of replacing SSC security guards with WTO military. I expect there will be some fallout. Just wanted to let you know that we have the situation in hand.
Ammo in those two, and some snacks in those two. S. Blorn, Password WTO Seattle. That's the default password. Please change. Of course he didn't. Scrambler grenade. Whoop. EMP grenade. Definitely. Stop sitting there looking at me. Bye. Okay. We'll rescue Ava in a little bit. For now, though, it's back down to Lower Seattle to collect my reward from the other coffee shop owner. And in case you're wondering about the weapon mod picked up, finally, a silencer. And as far as Harrier pilots go, there's no reason they can't come up with a new aircraft and call it the Harrier as well. Besides which, the military refers to it as the AV-8B. That's their internal name for it. The Harrier's just the nickname of it. Kind of like how the A-10 is called the Thunderbolt II, but the crews call it the Warthog. Well, you're not entirely wrong. I mean, we are talking about 2074. So if we were talking about the actual Harriers, I'm pretty sure that I wouldn't want to fly in one because they'd barely be flight worthy by then, if they're flight worthy at all. Reminds me of that fiasco with Pepsi when they thought that when they had that no, I don't want to travel to Heron's Loft. I don't need to. When they had that commercial showing if you got 2,000 tickets, that you'd get a Harrier, and someone actually believed that and bought like 2,000 of the tickets. Oh, wait. I do want to go to the apartments down here because that's where the... And I do need to talk to the order representative too. Yeah, 2 million or however much it was. And Pepsi kept running the commercial after removing the Harrier bit from the end. And I think the judge ordered them to refund him the money he spent on the 2 million tickets or whatever it was.
I took care of the zoning.
It's for real then? You came through? My lawyer just called a minute ago. I thought he was kidding.
Now what about the compensation?
Oh, sure. I might end up being the first Queequeg's manager ever to do business inside a WTO enclave. That's worth something. Here you go.
Thanks. Good luck with the new branch.
300 more credits. And now I can leave Heron's Loft. Well, yeah, it's one of those things. The judge decided that no reasonable person should have believed that they would honestly get him a Harrier. But on the other hand, it was kind of a dirty prank on behalf of Pepsi, so they made him pay him back. False advertising, basically. And over to the Greasel Pit to tell Black that his helicopter's out of hock. Although we're not going with him because I'm not paying $400 a trip.
No active weapons in the Greasel Pit. First you gotta transmit the safety lock codes to freeze anything you're carrying. Then I let you in. Otherwise, take a hike.
Go ahead, send the code.
Thanks. There's sensors that will reactivate everything on your way out. You're clear to go in now.
I took care of the people guarding your jet. You won't have any trouble taking it back.
Cracking good work. Then I'll see you at the landing pad. You can pay me when you're ready to fly.
Magic. Bad news. The champ's been cooked in her own crib. Godzilla is no more. but house rules will provide. Reigning trainer gets a free substitution 4-to-1 odds stand. Buy-in is the house minimum.
How'd Godzilla get killed?
One of the trainers, probably. Greedy scabs, they're the real animals in my book. So what's your bet? Snake Eyes challenging the Claw 4-to-1 against Snake Eyes.
Let me think about it.
Well, hurry the hell up. This is the world.
Guess I gotta make...
Mean sons of bitches, that's for sure. What's the word? Looks like Tina put the claw in the shoe instead of Godzilla.
It's done.
Serious?
Serious. Godzilla's history. You've got a good shot at the title.
That's what I wanted to hear. Here's the payoff. It's all I got. You want more? Bet on Snake Eyes in the World Championship.
Make a call. Who's about to be the...
Snake Eyes all the way.
Right on. Going for the jet.
Here you go.
You're in the game, D. Now get in there and shake your pom-poms for Snake Eyes. He'll be coming out the north chute.
Rip him shreds. That's more like it. That's gotta sting. I want to see the guts. Come on.
Tough luck, D. Pit appreciates it.
Thanks.
Tomorrow night, same time.
Well, that was a waste of money. Kind of bothered me that the guy that I bet on never even did anything other than hop around.
No active weapons in the greasel pit.
Go ahead.
Thanks. There's sensors that will reactivate every...
I took care of the people guarding your jet.
Cracking good work. Then I'll see...
Magic. Bad news. The champ's been cooked in her own crib. Godzilla?
How'd Godzilla get killed?
One of the trainers, probably. Greedy scab.
Let me think about it.
Well, hurry the hell up. This is the...
Take that 25 credits.
What's the word? Looks like Tina put...
It's done.
Serious?
Serious.
That's what I wanted to hear. Here's the payoff.
100 credits. Okay, let's go talk to the Order Church. And then after reporting to the Order, we're going to go all the way back up to the WTO thing to rescue Ava. Sid Black will get you closer, but it costs you credits, and going with Ava, you get to see a little bit more of the game. Though mostly I'm going with Ava because she's free.
They'll always be us with the dirt.
It's not too late. Just because you took one assignment for the WTO doesn't mean that the Order won't accept you. Talk to Lin May. The Order needs your help and has its own interests in the Mako facility.
My alliances are my own concern, but yes, I'm heading to Mako next.
Be careful whom you trust. Only the Order can help you retain your individuality and find spiritual balance. All others are suspect.
Is the WTO really that bad? The enclaves are safe and prosperous. It seems like a solid foundation for the future.
The WTO, Tarsus, or any other corporate entity seeks only to exploit you. As far as Tarsus is concerned, we're experiments, not people. Just walking petri dishes. You know we're worth more than that.
I'll keep all of that in mind.
May Her Holiness watch over you.
You owe this search for true order, not only to yourself, but also to your fellow humans. There is a fire from collective duty. You are bound to search and bring the search to
Bolt caster, a couple of phosphorus flares under the stage.
Alex D. of Tarsus Academy, you are alive.
You always speak the truth, Your Holiness.
Have faith. The Order Church condemns the illegal biomodification experiments performed on you and the other trainees.
Biomods are part of the training. We knew what they do to our tissues.
Your biomod architecture is no piezochem clone. The trainee's DNA has been completely rewritten. We are certain the one called Leo would have been ineligible for biomodification without extensive gene replacement.
Sounds like typical R&D, an innovation that would expand the biomod market.
The technology's uses exceed what you might expect. It could standardize the human organism, make all ability and talent into software modules, radically disrupt the social order.
You think there's a political agenda behind my biomods?
Yes, we have rescued you so that you can help us identify and defeat your creators. Please listen to my High Augur, Lin Mei Chen. She will contact you at the holocom in the other room. You must strive with your meditations to become a Pandita. Our Hindu brothers originated this.
Yeah, meantime, I'll take that 125 credits.
Self-aware through this inward reflection.
I'm here. You said you had more to say about the raid on Tarsus. What went wrong?
We're still investigating. I haven't heard from Captain Lamar since he disobeyed my orders.
Why should I join a group which is at war with itself?
Unifying the world's religions is a difficult enterprise. What we must do, and I ask your help in this, is determine what happened to Captain Lamar so that we can assess the operation. Just as you arrived, I got a report that he had abandoned his unit. Incidentally, my agents have been following your activities in Upper Seattle. We will talk about Mako ballistics when you return.
One of your own captains? AWOL?
He was seen with a gang of local thugs linked to the Knights Templar. He did a little moonlighting after the Tarsus raid by coordinating a prison break.
Busy man.
He's pinned down in the Inclinator right now, negotiating with the authorities for safe passage out of Seattle. I want you to infiltrate the facility and learn what you can about this betrayal. Then perhaps we'll be closer to understanding his actions at Tarsus Academy.
What's the connection to the Knights Templar?
Unclear. One of their commanders was facing trial, and I guess Templar extremism appealed to some of our seekers. The church seems to be losing ground in disadvantaged neighborhoods, where the poor are quick to join any cause that makes them feel powerful.
Meanwhile, pick up the ammo clip. What's in there? Well, 100 credits. Noisemaker grenade, spider bomb. Might be useful later.
Unlocking your cyber can also help you achieve greater order.
Reassembling tissues. Finished repairing damage.
Increased damage mod. Really? The other multi-tool is another one of those that had a different code number from the rest of the multi-tools. Oh, hey.
You seek solace from your everyday troubles.
Okay, fine.
Activate your Kundalini or your spiritual energy. Purify yourself.
Make sure it uses these. There we go. Now I have free reign.
You owe this search for true order.
Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. How appropriate. And if I'm not mistaken, whoop. There we go. Find Captain Lamar in the Inclinator. Meet Sid Black, which I'm not going to do. Rescue her, which I am going to do. And I still need to talk to the civic manager himself to get those credits.
Greetings.
Postings, the trader handles business.
Shall we conduct business?
Give me the energy cells.
Yomar, appreciate your business.
Warning.
3 more energy cells. I don't have room for the EMP grenades anyway. Good grief! The hell? That flaming trash can kind of came out of nowhere, wouldn't you say? And I wish them the best of luck in tipping it back upright since it's still on fire. Have fun with those blisters, guys.
Uh-oh. I ain't afraid.
Okay. How about...
Must be hiding.
That's right. Get small and get gone.
Looks like bad news.
I'll find your gobby sack of bones. Hurt me? I hurt you times 2.
Well, so much for those two.
Engaging target.
Must be...
At least it knocked that guy out before it ran out of energy. Wasn't sure if there'd be anything down here, and there's not. So he's being held, I guess, upstairs in the Inclinator facility.
There he is. Captain Lamar and the Templar fugitive appear to be having some sort of conference in the office overlooking the platform. Find out what this is all about.
Engaging target.
Do something, yo! Hang back.
Engaging target.
Well, figuring out how to get to that office might be a thing. Falling to the ground and hurting myself might also be a thing.
Anyone there? Whoever was making that noise seems to have slipped away.
What's that I hear? Haven't we had enough drills already?
I'm certain it's nothing we can't handle. I will keep this time on this earth is limited, freak.
Hurry up and load. I see another multi-tool way over there where my crosshair is pointing. But you know what? I really am not certain that I want to go that far.
Engaging target.
Hang on.
Paladin's here! Been drummed senseless.
Let me look something up. Ah, okay.
Drone constructed. Our holiness can burn in hell. Human purity used to be her motto. Now she waters it down for Enclave types who don't belong in the church to begin with.
Let go of the church. You are a Templar paladin now.
I'm grateful for your forbearance after I failed to kill the test subjects and Dr. Nassif.
What you discovered could be more important. We now know that we face a network of scientists called Apostle Corps. It's hard to believe that they have agents inside the weapons lab.
Probably sleepers. Your MagRail contract is secure.
Still, I'm worried. We need to uproot this Apostle Corps before they compromise our modernization. I heard that the Grand Master will be ready to act within 2 months, but our army will need to be a match for all other armies combined.
Drone constructed.
Poison! I've still got some fight in me.
I saw something. Got my attention.
No!
Drone construct engaging target. God, lucky shot. It'll take more than that. Okay, last check. You've got this coming. Engaging target.
Colonel, your lordship, the new recruit Lamar determined loyal, MagRail contract endangered. Apostle Corps scientist Dr. Nassif made contact with Biolab Director at Mako. Mako ballistics must be secured, my arrival to be delayed, my gratitude for the timely action to which is owed my liberation from jail.
Good work. That gives us a good starting point for unraveling the conspiracy. Please return to the church for your next assignment. I would like to know what Mako ballistics has to do with the Templars, and with your own Dr. Nassif.
Thank goodness for that drone.
Avoid this search for true order. Not only to yourself.
Reassembling tissues. Tissue vital.
You must decide.
So some of your people have been recruited by the Templars.
Yes, and one of our best captains, too. The Templars appear to be assembling an army of mercenaries, and maybe those stories about Parisian gold are true. They seem to have very deep pockets.
What's the connection to Mako?
Those scientists at Tarsus Academy are part of an obscure group called Apostle Corps. They have a cell at Mako, which would concern the Templars because Mako is their main supplier of weapons.
Maybe that's where Dr. Nassif is hiding out.
Exactly. Your underlying mission will be to locate her. If perfected, the biomod architecture she gave you, being adaptable to any host, could bring biomodification to everyone and unbalance the very concept of the human being. But we have an additional favor to ask.
Go on.
The Templars have commissioned a new grade of firearm from Mako, the mag rail. The Order very much opposes the creation of any new weapons. Your other objective will be to locate the scientist in charge and kill him.
Won't Mako just hand the project to another scientist?
An assassination will send a message and cost the firm money. We want you to hire a pilot in Lower Seattle and get moving as soon as possible.
You can't get me a ride?
The Order is spiritually rich, but that doesn't buy many private jets. I think Sid Black might be waiting for you at Sack's landing pad. He would get the job done. Unlocking your server can also help you achieve great...
Okay, and finally, all the way back up to Upper Seattle. And back to the WTO Enclave. And then we will be wrapping it up in Seattle.
Posting status.
They'll always need us for their dirty.
Now you might be wondering, why are all the areas in the game so relatively small? And that's pretty obvious. This game was originally written for first generation Xbox in mind, and those those consoles had relatively limited internal RAM compared to, you know, the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox One and all that other stuff. So the individual levels had to be scaled back in size from what we're used to in the original Deus Ex.
Repairing damage. Finished.
Now where's that exit again? Dagnabbit. There we are. Back up to Upper Seattle. And now that we're back in the terminal, first stop, talk to this
I
guy.
took a peek at the club's records.
Yeah? What's that scumbag up to? Give me something I can get a warrant with, and it means a citizen's bonus to you.
Here's the data I uncovered. Looks like the owner has some undeclared sources of income.
I knew it! That man's made a fool out of me for the last time. By tomorrow, he'll be eating rats out of a Queequeg's dumpster. Mark my word. Here's your reward. I have some subpoenas to run.
Get my 500 credits. Better save here just in case.
They haven't been able to unlock my cockpit yet. I'm ready to fly as soon as you do two things. First, disable the ground-to-air missile batteries to the southwest and northwest. Then, go to the control room to activate the pilot beacon.
Let me see. What? Okay, I've got thermal masking, apparently, which is only to bots and mechanical units. Ugh. I should have grabbed the cloak instead. Oh well. It is what it is.
This stuff at Tarsus today just proves my point. The order needs to be banned from WTO grounds.
Religion. Better check this out.
That one hurt.
Hey. Hey.
Investigating body. Analyzing evasive tactic. Alert. Grenade.
Strange.
Drone constructed.
Wonder what to make of that. Perfect.
In response to the recent spate of criminal activity, we're increasing restrictions on takeoffs and landings. We're also reprogramming the missile launch system, new codes attached. We cannot afford to have an inclinator disaster in Upper Seattle. Another increased damage mod.
That takes care of one missile battery. Now disable the one at the other corner of the building.
Repairing damage. Finished.
Ooh. Well, there's an illegal biomod canister. Unfortunately, I don't think I have any other illegal biomods I want, but never hurts to pick it up. Let's see, that'd be the spy drone biomod. You know what? I think I will go ahead and install that instead of the regeneration mod. Because the spy drone has an EMP attack on it.
Disturbance.
Battery camera off. Battery turret off. Disable north bit missile battery. North battery turret ally.
The terminal defenses have been disabled. Now go to the control room to activate the pilot beacon. I'll be your pilot until I can resume my mission.
Hank, you're the unsung hero of the day. Your firmware upgrade to the pilot beacon came off without a hitch, a day early as usual. It allowed us a more nuanced engagement with regard to a non-responder that entered the airspace. Probably saved a life. Way to go.
All set. Hop in and let's get out of here.
Drone constructed. Hitting target. Engaging target.
That's it. Jesus, that hurt.
think that's all the human guards taken care of. Now I just need to go back to the storage room.
Initiating repairs. Repairs.
Get a recharge.
Repairing damage. Functionality.
The Mako facility north of town. Who do you work for? You mentioned a mission.
I will take you to the facility. Realize, however, that I must minimize the danger to my helicopter. I can't provide air cover or take unnecessary risks.
Risks that might jeopardize your mission, I presume.
I can't reveal anything more. Be informed, however, that when I locate my passenger, you will have to hire another pilot.
I guess I can't complain if you aren't charging.
Also, once I'm in the air, I'm not coming back to Seattle. I'm sure you understand. The authorities will be waiting for me.
I'm ready. Let's go.
And there we are. We are done with Seattle. Unless for some reason we wanted to come back with Sid Black. But the game is set up in such a way that there's never a need to come back, other than to complete anything that you left unfinished. And here we are outside Mako Ballistics. Give me a second. I'm going to save here first of all. And then, quick bio break, and I'll be right back. I have returned. And here's another one of those places, by the way, that we're going to be taking advantage of that spy drone that we just got.
Approach any closer to the Mako Ballistics campus. You will have to bypass the facility's defenses on your own.
You will first gain entry to the main complex. Mako Ballistics is a very inward-looking, distrustful enterprise, so expect automated surveillance and armed guards.
Huh.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, I'm the authority.
Don't you...
Scanning.
Trench probability high.
Okay, that is 3 guards and 1 security drone disabled.
Drone constructed. Engaging target.
Well, I'm full up on medikits. Oh, geez. Tag nabbit. So glad I bought those extra energy cells. Really am. Okay.
Good work. You found an alternate way in. So the Order hired you to kill the chief scientist on the Magrill project. A pretty way to do business. The WTO prefers that you spare the scientist and instead upload the gun schematics to our Seattle headquarters. By law, all innovations must be registered and patented through one of our offices.
Sneak peek, Magrill, inside info for our preferred customers. Besides its impressive accuracy and damage ratios, this lightweight and effective high-energy weapon affords you the ability to shoot through most walls and obstacles. A must-have for any collector. Meet me in the biolab at midnight. Here's the access code. Bring your tools. We can't go to management without proof. But most importantly, it has the codes for the complex.
Oh, Lord.
Don, have you seen the latest ballistics from Project Xenos? We finally did it. Now we've just got to fix that bug in the threat assessment firmware.
The EMP, by the way, permanently disables that camera, so I don't have to worry about it.
Uh-oh.
You better believe it.
Drone construct engaging target.
I can't take any more!
This is a security alert. We have information on a possible external threat to this campus. As always, discuss your work with no one outside the company. Communicate electronically, only on the Mako network. And starting now, no visitors. Our systems won't care whether it's a suicide bomber or you're...
Personnel assumed to be hostile. Confidence security in place.
Stun prod, gas grenade, nothing else of any value to me. SSC is upgrading security effective immediately. Here's the new code to the weapons test facility. In addition, only technicians with at least amber level clearance will be admitted.
Yoo-hoo! Let me carry a gun, you know.
Let's try that again, maybe without setting off the alarm and shutting the door on me. Although I will have to fight my way past those guards again. Still. I think it's worth it to not have to worry about getting shot at by security turrets.
So the order hired you to kill the chief scientist on the project. A pretty way to do business. The WTO prefers that you spare the scientist and instead upload the gun schematics to our Seattle headquarters. By law, all innovations must be registered and patented through one of our offices.
This is a security alert. We have information on the possible
Engaging target.
Got hit! There goes my last round.
Drone constructed.
Wow. Out cold.
I said I wanted. Gotta do something fast.
That's it! I can't take any more!
Can I help you?
Are you the one who designed the mag rail?
Chief engineer. How'd you get down here?
I wandered off the tour. So you're custom designing weapons for this group calling itself the Templars?
Talk to sales. I just built the thing. Don't ask me why we want to arm a bunch of bigots. Genetic purists.
Doesn't sound like you believe in your work.
If the Templars are so appalled by body modification, what do they plan to do with 50,000 magnetic pulse firearms,
What if I wanted to take a look at the prototype?
Doesn't matter much to me. Sure, take a look. Go over to the weapon case and get ready to press that button. Meanwhile, I'll unlock the controls from the safety of my office. No offense, but I'm not standing out in the open while a stranger's fingering the trigger of the mag rail.
Thanks. I promise not to break it.
Just wait by the case. I'll unlock the access panel from my office.
Dr. Manis, we recognize that someone of your stature at Mako Ballistics is involved in several top-ranking... Contract, so...
The intellectual property has been secured and will be analyzed by our experts. Well done. We will have another mission for you as soon as you learn where Dr. Nassim went. Look for clues in the biolab on the second floor. Those nanomanipulators in the Minister of Culture's penthouse were headed for a scientist there, probably an Apostle Corps sleeper agent.
Dr. Manis, we recognize that someone of your stature at Mako Ballistics is involved in several top-ranking development projects. We also know that we've given you millions of credits for this exclusive contract, so we feel we are within rights to demand that you meet your deadlines and provide another demonstration as soon as possible.
And you notice that this time, that's the pass to his office. You can't get up there. Once, if you let him go, that's it.
I do not understand why you insist on following.
You'll regret this.
Read it, some interest. That all the people are endangered now that they have the schematics for its weapon.
And here we go again, because I didn't realize there'd be two guards down at the bottom with SMGs.
So the Order hired you to kill the chief scientist on the Magrill project. A pretty way to do business. The WTO prefers that you spare the scientist and instead upload the gun schematics to our Seattle headquarters. By law, all innovations must be registered and patented through one of our offices.
Wait. Ah! Hey! Ah, I gotcha.
Drone constructed.
You better believe it. Hope you got insurance.
Engaging target.
Got hit. Oh, Lord.
Can I help you?
Are you the one?
Chief engineer. How'd you get down?
I wandered off the tour.
Let's talk to sales. I just built the thing.
Doesn't sound like you believe in...
The Templars are so appalled by body mod.
What if I wanted to take a look at...
Doesn't matter much to me. Sure, take a look. Go over to the weapon case and get ready to press...
Thanks. I promise not to break.
Just wait by the case. I'll unlock...
Oh, really? Great. Well, there goes the last of my energy cells.
Drone constructed.
The intellectual property has been secured and will be analyzed by our experts. Well done. We will have another mission for you as soon as you learn where Dr. Nassim went. Look for clues in the biolab on the second floor. Those nanomanipulators in the Minister of Culture's penthouse were headed for a scientist there, probably an Apostle Corps sleeper agent.
Oh, seriously? Where did my damn grenade go?
I do not understand why you insist on following the WTO's greed and self-interest. Think about all the people that will be in danger now that we have the schematics for this weapon.
Wonder if I should
May Her
report
Holiness
this.
help you find a way out of this.
Jeez. Somebody knocked him out.
Drone constructed.
Killer here.
You're on your own!
Come here!
I don't think we're out of there. I'm hurt pretty bad. Oh, Lord. Oh, God.
There we go. And I didn't even have to use a tool on that. That takes me back to the exterior. Hold on, be right back. Back to it. Hate spinning a multi-tool on this, but yes, an energy cell at least. Nothing of any importance in here anymore. Two multi-tools. Is it worth it for a weapon mod? Maybe. A rate of fire mod, yeah, a med kit, and another energy cell. I'd say that makes it worth the two multi-tools. Save my progress too while I'm at it, so I don't have to do that again. And another multi-tool. Well, that makes up for the one I had to two I had to spend. Okay, managed to get myself turned around. I thought I did. I know there's a room around here with a ladder in it. This one. Sniper rifle, concussion grenade, ammo clip, nothing I need in the room itself.
Hey, now. That ain't right.
And up to the biolab.
Dr. Nassif said to carry on like normal and wait for an extraction. If they won't smuggle us out of the country, I say we do it ourselves. Mako isn't stupid. They'll know they've been infiltrated if the entire bioinformatics team disappears overnight, as long as I'm on the other side of the ocean when that happens. They left behind one of the Tarsus directors. I don't think they're going to leave us high and dry. Famous last words.
I heard you talking about Dr. Nassif.
This is a private laboratory. State your business.
I'm interested in contacting her. I was told that I could find her here.
You were mistaken.
I'm from the Tarsus program. Dr. Nassif would want me to be taken back into custody.
Tarsus? Oh well, we don't know anything about the trials. Don't tell me there's been an escape. I warned Dr. Nassif. I said that if she wasn't careful, they'd end up with a J.C. Denton on their hands. I guess you're here to wipe us out, like J.C. Denton wiped out the people who ran his trials. Well, we aren't as diabolical as MJ-12 was. I hope you aren't planning to trigger another collapse.
I guess it depends. Is there a connection? I mean, between the Tarsus experiments and the initial biomod research?
Not that I know of. But Dr. Nassif did give me a strange reply when I mentioned the Dentons.
How so?
She said that in the life sciences, one should never be surprised when the snake swallows its own tail. Just like her to flaunt her position.
A pretty cryptic comment.
Enough talk. You've put us in danger by coming here.
Sorry, just trying not to get left behind.
Talk to the Chicago project director. He's on the other side of the biolab. I'm pretty sure he ran the trials, but he doesn't tell us much.
We interrogated one of Captain Lamar's people. She said that the scientists in this laboratory are the ones who smuggled Dr. Nassif and her colleagues out of the city. See if you can find a clue to Dr. Nassif's whereabouts in the lab director's office.
Wonder if I should check that out. That ain't right. Oh, Lord. Kill me. Do it. You got insurance.
See, there's the quote-unquote new and improved Greys.
It looks like the phrenology team is going to make their deadline after all. Get in touch with me so we can plan the next phase.
Biological restoration in progress. Healing functions complete.
Watch out! I pulled the pin!
Engaging target.
You better believe.
Here we go. Engaging target.
Oh God.
Well, he only blew up the robot.
That's enough. I'm leaving.
We're seeing some aberrant behaviors in the target locking mechanism in Project Serpentine. It looks like there might be something off with the Helonics. Take a look and let me know what you find.
Can't talk now.
Yeah?
Your instructions were to remain in hiding until one of us contacted you.
You look like the man on the holocom who warned Dr. Nassif about a security breach.
I guess someone put you on our trail. Didn't take them long to get to you, did it?
I'm just looking for some answers. Tell me about the Magrail project and what it has to do with Apostle Corps.
Apostle Corps is not in the weapons business. Our people here control the biolab, that's it. We've been investigating the railgun project ourselves because it looks like Mako is gearing up for a large arms shipment. 500,000 units. We think the guns are headed for the Knights Templar.
Since when are there 500,000 Templars? That's as big as the security force, the WTO.
Exactly. The Order and WTO are just as worried as we are. The post-collapse balance of power is quite precarious.
What do the Templars want? World domination?
A world in their own image, perhaps. One that wouldn't include Apostle Corps. They categorically oppose all biomod technologies. We think they might have staged the Chicago attack merely to ensure that our laboratory was destroyed.
Destroy a whole city for one laboratory?
If our other facilities survive, you will learn why. Until then, to reveal more would be unwise.
I want to see Dr. Nassif.
Dr. Nassif will contact you. Now leave at once. You are too valuable to us to be risking your life in foolish expeditions.
Don't trust this guy. Keep looking. We need to know Dr. Nassif's location. Search the director's private office off this room for clues to her whereabouts. A data cube or V-mail may point the way.
Another energy cell, that's going to be useful. A med kit, which I'm going to probably... No, I'm not going to use it right now. Got it.
Just confirming my departure. No contact from Cairo yet. I don't know what we'll do if headquarters gets hit as well. More after I arrive in Egypt.
So Apostle Corps has some sort of home base in Cairo. I think you found your next line of investigation. Your pilot will be waiting for you on the roof.
But before we leave, I hate wasting two more multi-tools on this, but okay, this is a standard canister. Oh, goody. So I didn't need to use that particular multi-tool.
Huh? That's a bit unusual. It's enough. I'm leaving.
Please do.
Closer to home now. Your science is too cruel. Silence is coming.
Well, there's another multi-tool that I didn't notice. Okay. Now we got to get back to the roof. We found our next lead is in Cairo.
Wait a second. That's enough. You got insurance.
Ayo.
Maybe if I just get some shut eye. Hmm? What was that?
That was me.
I'm hurt pretty bad.
Oh my god! Oh! Spinning.
Reload that so I don't set off the siren and turrets and everything else.
Drone constructed.
Oh, come on. Activated that thinking it saved after the elevator trip down. No, it saved before the elevator trip down.
Engaging target.
What? Seriously?
Come here!
There, he only got one burst off at me that time. Oh hey, another multi-tool. It's worth keeping that railgun around too, because its alt fire is an EMP burst. Good for taking out the robots.
Thanks for sticking around. What are the chances that you could take me to Cairo?
Cairo would be an exceptional destination. I haven't yet searched Cairo for my passenger.
Is that what you do? Go from city to city looking for one person?
It's an unusual assignment, but I'm committed to carrying it out. Let's go.
All right, I'm ready.
And off we go into the wild blue yonder to show up in Cairo. Now, Cairo has some problems of its own. Like, say, a big nano cloud near the city. Apparently, during the collapse, self-replicating nanite weapons were used, and you do not want to get exposed to them. South Medina.
I was unable to locate Cairo International Airport. This small landing pad was the closest I could come to the city center.
Why did you expect to find an international airport?
According to my map, there should be an airport 22 kilometers northeast of central Cairo. Instead, that seems to be the site of a landfill.
There hasn't been commercial air travel since the collapse, 20 years ago.
Perhaps my navigation database is out of date.
I'm talking about the collapse, the biggest depression in world history. I guess you don't follow current events.
Of course I know about the collapse. If I fail to find the passenger I'm looking for, I'll be available to take you to another destination. If so, we'll leave from this landing pad.
Once again, good work in Seattle. The WTO is making good use of the data. Your next objective? Destroy the Nassif family's greenhouse, which is in the northwest corner of the South Medina. The experimental greenhouse, a violation of WTO regulations, should lead us to Dr. Nassif.
I haven't seen you before. Welcome to our small Medina.
Hi, name's Alex.
Pardon the simplicity of this drawing, but I like to give newcomers a map so they can find their way around. The local business owners are always complaining that they don't get enough foot traffic.
Thanks, that's very thoughtful.
Well, someone new in the Medina. Don't worry about catching the plague at my little coffee stand. We are a high-priority zone for the bots, and we sterilize our equipment with infrasound.
That's good to hear.
People come to the old city to find the black market. Is that why you risk getting infected?
Security must be pretty non-existent around here. Is there a lot of crime?
Not my concern. There is always strife. I asked because I can make a deal for someone who could get into the new Cairo archaeology and do Queequegs a favor.
I'm listening.
The regional director has been disappointed in my profits since the intensification of Nanite Swell 11. I lose the shop if I can't find a way to impress him.
What am I supposed to do?
NG Resonance is playing a concert in the archaeology tomorrow. I need someone to convince her to endorse Queequegs. From what I hear, her manager, Miss Withers, can easily be bribed. Try to catch her waiting for NG and offer her some money. If she accepts, I will compensate you with a choice of several weapon mods, which I found on a dead Omar.
Miss Withers, huh? I'll let you know if I run into her.
We'll try to overlook your betrayal at the Mako facility if you help us find Dr. Nassif. She comes from a poor family in this plague-stricken village. Billy Adams will be coordinating the investigation from the mosque that lies between the archaeology and the village. Report to her at once.
Key code or 2 multi-tools, huh? Well, let's save our game and find out if it's worth bothering with. $100 credits, a phosphorus flare, and a noisemaker grenade. Maybe not. Considering the only thing there that I really want is the 100 credits, I'm not going to bother with it right now. Instead, we're going up to North Medina.
Chicago. Someone put you on my tail? You're a long way from home.
I'm on Dr. Nassif's tail. The program we came out of, Apostle Corps, it's based here in Cairo.
Apostle Corps?
The scientists who ran our training. Tarsus was a front.
Oh, this is some coincidence. Either there's a contract on my head,
or maybe the Omar have an interest in the program that created us too. What do they have you doing out here?
I told you before. Protection.
Protection from what?
Anybody. A lot of people don't like Omar. Most people think they're freaks. Right now, supposedly, these Knights Templar fanatics are planning a raid, so I'm waiting for them.
All by yourself?
That's my assignment, but these cyborgs can fight when they have to. I just wish we had a better tip, like when the raid's gonna happen. Then maybe I could get some sleep.
Who tipped you off to begin with?
Someone in the village, but the Templar command is in the archaeology. They have a recruiting kiosk there. We can't move people into New Cairo too easily.
Maybe I'll do some sightseeing in New Cairo. I'll let you know if I come across anything.
Yeah? If it was me, I'd sneak up on the place and eavesdrop. Omar's schematics show a vent near the Tarsus School on 107, west wall. One of the shafts leads to the kiosk. You can listen from inside the shaft. Be careful, though. Arcology support systems are secured against pests, whether transgenic or human. One thing I am...
Grab the multi-tool.
Scan complete.
You've sure got a prime location for your business here.
We appreciate your resourcefulness in seeking us out.
I guess we'll see if it was worth my time and effort.
You will appreciate our merchandise. You may purchase now at market value, or redress an earlier affront to the Omar by performing a service for us. This would earn you a discount.
Go on, you've got my attention.
A Templar-run facility in Flight Bay 24 on Arcology Level 110 has a number of classified programs. Most importantly, a body armor project for Templar Paladins. Also, a counter-agent to the pollution that causes Plague 11 has been invented, though its deployment has been inexplicably delayed.
The counter-agent sounds like something that would interest the villagers. How do I get into this facility?
First, you'll need a pass to enter the Arcology proper. Take this one.
Thanks.
Then talk to the woman in the air terminal information booth. She works for us. We will tell her that you are coming. Say to her simply that you have a friend in common. Once inside the terminal, locate the armor and upload the schematic. You will also find your cure.
Okay. What are you selling?
I have 2 black market biomod canisters which enable non-PSOCAM functionality. Also, 3 concussion prox mines which you can plant on any flat surface to be detonated by movement within close range. As a regular customer, you must pay full price.
No thanks.
As you wish.
I will be back
Templar would just...
for that half-price discount. Buy those at $850. Also, give me a second. I need to... Okay. Had to check something. And that air conditioner is getting really cold now. Let's turn it to normal setting instead of yes, please.
No more congestion. No more fatigue. Use Vitatech Cure 11. You, man, you look like a discriminating person. Someone who knows innovation when she sees it.
Where are you going with this?
Are you tired of breathers? Are you sick of the Plague 11 cough? Have you had it with dizzy spells? I want to tell you about an amazing new elixir.
Oh no, I'm sorry, I really don't.
Combining ancient herbal remedies with state-of-the-art nanopathology research. We have produced the first and only...
Yeah, that's fascinating.
Today only, we're offering a special price.
No thanks.
You owe it to yourself.
He's a charlatan anyway. Church of the Order is there. We're going to be going to the Medina Apartments, I think. Either that or down there.
Attention residents of Old Cairo. The particle haze you are experiencing does not pose a health threat. Repeat, the haze appears to contain only mildly parasitic nanoscale fallout. Cover your mouth and nose when traveling outdoors, but rest assured the danger is minimal. Arcology scientists are presently investigating cleanup alternatives.
Only mildly parasitic, huh?
Being conditioned by this society, you suffer from vasana, my seekers. Hindu yogis have also warned their students of this flaw. You are too attached to the superficial and the material.
Not a good idea.
Let me help you discover your true self.
Well, you again.
Know your true self.
Drone constructed.
Oh, facet poison. Oh, that got my attention.
And again, I hate using two multi-tools. But it's worth it for the energy cell and the increased range mod.
The harvester will... More meat...
Whoops. That's my bad. I knocked out the guy I was supposed to talk to for a side quest. Oops. Of course, I remember, let's see, which one was it? Elder Scrolls Oblivion, where you could literally kill all the quest givers in the game. At least the game had the sense to tell you, hey, you can't continue your main quest anymore, because you've already killed everyone.
Chicago. Someone put you on my...
I'm on Dr. Nassif.
Apostle?
The scientist.
Oh, this is some...
Or maybe the Omar.
I told you...
Protection.
Anybody. A lot of people don't...
All by your...
That's my assignment. But these...
Who tipped you off?
Someone in the village. But the...
Maybe I'll do some sights.
Yeah? If it was me, I'd sneak up on the plate. One thing I am is dependable.
One other thing you are is full of yourself.
You've sure got a prime location.
We appreciate.
I guess we'll see.
You will appreciate that.
Go on, you've got my...
A Templar-run facility in flight.
The counter agent sounds like...
First you...
Thanks.
Then talk to the woman in the...
Okay, what are you selling?
I have two black market biomod.
No thanks.
As you...
A Templar would just assume...
No more congestion.
What do I see? An exceptional young woman. Modified, correct? Lovingly.
Am I about to get jumped or...
Such a prize, A shame to send you straight to the chop shop. Perhaps you heard that I'm hiring a mercenary.
Yeah.
I am interested in the security chief in the unmarked suite on level 108 in the arcology. His tissues are heavy with biotech. Beta biocules, the next rev of the piezochem architecture? Who knows? Maybe something beyond. I have a client who will pay handsomely to study one of his biomods.
How do you expect me to steal a biomod? Kill him and bring you the body?
Just kill him and my people in the morgue will remove the components I need. I like how you think. You will be well paid. Here, you will need this pass to enter the arcology.
I now have 2 passes to enter the arcology. Yeah, a long way down. Don't think I'm gonna do that.
Anyone there? What? Is someone there?
Nope, no one there but us dust bunnies. But at least that back route is prepared if I need to use it. Also, I do need to talk to this guy, so...
For God's sake, leave me alone. Yes, I have closed the greenhouse. There was a murder there. The murder of my brother. The greenhouse will stay closed until I am certain that the Nassif family is safe.
I'm sorry about your tragedy.
Sorry? Who are you to be sorry? You killed the parents and now you come to kill the uncle? Well, the Nassif family is fighting back. Layla escaped and you won't find her.
I know your niece. She was my instructor at Tarsus Academy in Seattle. I'm not here to kill anyone.
No? Then what? Do you know who's after my family?
Everyone, as far as I can tell.
Funny. Ha ha. And meanwhile my daughter Ava goes missing at the Tarsus Academy in arcology. All of us hunted like greasels.
Tarsus Academy?
Right, where Layla went to school. She helped her cousin get on the same track, to a decent life. Now we are targets.
Maybe I can help out. I'm on my way to the arcology.
You are a Tarsus lady, yes? Well, perhaps you can have a word with the headmaster. I will give you my parental code, 74652. Tarsus is on level 107. Tell the fat bum I want him to return my calls. Where is my girl? Why couldn't Layla find her last night?
It's a discovery. So Dr. Nassif has a cousin at the Tarsus Academy in New Cairo. A visitation pass will let you enter the school on level 107 of the arcology. Find the cousin Eva and see if she leads you to Apostle Corps.
Binoculars on his balcony. I'm not sure it's worth the tool for a... Well, it couldn't hurt. You never know what's on those data pads. And a visitor's pass. Great. And now I do have to go up to that 4th floor. I wasn't sure about it before, but I am sure now.
Drone constructed. Drone construct.
You can't slip someone there. Just go ahead and try something. I'm ready to the death for the Templar cause. Prepare to meet your end at our hands, freak! Stop a Templar! How is what?
Surveillance report. 1940 hours, Tarsus subject Alex Diaz had some dealing with the Omar. Seems familiar with Jankowski. Yep, they've been watching him from up here. Now, what was that you were saying? Oh yes, something about how you'll fall unconscious for the Templar cause. Lieutenant Archer will need your aid soon in executing the final stage of his mission. Come well armed and await him in his sanctuary in the midst of those polluted little monsters. The key for his secret office is attached to this message.
It sounds like operations are going well. Show those Omar beasts we will not tolerate their pollution. And that's just the first step in our plans for this city.
There's been a scuffle. The tide will turn.
There we go. I knew one of them went missing.
Are going well. Show those Omar beasts we will not tolerate their pollution. And that's just the first step in our plans for this city. Once the right people are running things, every citizen will wake up. They'll finally see how important the battle for purity really is.
EMP grenade, that's nice, don't need it. Don't you just love that concussion grenade by the toilet? Most people I know keep books or toilet paper by theirs.
It's so good to see you again, darling. Apology? Don't you want
before I dart out there and try to open that chest. Because I really do want that weapons mod that's in it. But I don't want to knock this guy out because I can't collect my reward if I do. There we go. Problem solved, although now I really need more multi-tools.
I've never heard such a...
Go talk to Leo again real quick.
I had a run-in with some Templars in the apartment building across from the mosque. Their history. Maybe there won't be any raid.
Not likely. The Templars have cells all over the Medina, but maybe you got the one who would have tipped the balance. Thanks for sticking your neck out. I'll split my first combat bonus with you if these Omar make it through the raid.
No sign of trouble so far.
Okay. Now back to the mosque.
You owe it to yourself and your family.
This is a weapons-free zone. To enter, you must submit to a deactivation procedure. I'll transmit the encrypted safety lock byte codes to freeze all your weapons on or in your person. When you leave, sensors will reactivate everything you've got.
Okay.
Thanks, you're clear to enter now.
WTO indifference to non-eye pollution is the reason for the plague that has decimated the village. If you and Billy can help the locals, maybe you can win their trust and get some information on Dr. Nassif.
I need to return in time for the summit.
Just a show for the media.
I'm not so sure. Her Holiness sounded sincere when I spoke with her in Germany.
A co-dominion with the WTO? Not in my lifetime.
History moves in fits and starts. Obviously, you're too young to remember pre-collapse society. I watched 2 centuries of progress vanish during 2 minutes on the evening news.
Destruction, that's easy. But Her Holiness and Chairman Dumier think they can reunify the planet with a simple decree.
The faithless are easy to manipulate politically. And remember, the faithless are the majority. We should not forget de Tocqueville's insight. If a man does not submit to faith, he will desire a firm, tyrannical shape for society.
It's not too late to reform the church.
Perhaps. I will find out when I get to Trier.
So I already got a lead on this epidemic in Old Cairo. Courtesy of the Omar and the Medina, I've got some information about a possible cure.
Personally, I'm not going to waste my time saving the planet until we find out where Dr. Nassif is hiding.
High Olga Chen is a fine seeker. She has a strong heart. But a strong heart often runs contrary to a seeker's purpose.
I don't believe we've met.
Lumen and Saman from the German Shard. My pleasure. I was hoping one of Billy's former classmates would show up.
Do you think Dr. Nassif is still in Cairo?
We have good reason to believe that Apostle Corps' headquarters are in Cairo. This is where she would go looking for help.
Sometimes You disagree with the way High Augur Chen is doing things?
Amicably, to be sure. It's mostly a doctrinal dispute that stands between us.
What about Her Holiness? Doesn't she decide what the Church stands for?
Her Holiness and I amicably disagree also. My shard in Germany has a profound respect for the founding doctrines of the Order. What we don't understand are these recent revisions and reversals that seem to excuse the resurgence through the WTO of blind commercial interests.
You sound pretty upset.
My Seekers and I are most loyal to the doctrines laid down by Her Holiness after the collapse. What we propose, very openly, is a greater purity of interpretation of these founding principles.
What brings the German Lumen to Cairo?
Let's just say that if this investigation of Apostle Core does indeed uncover technologies for the modification and co-modification of human bodies, I don't entirely trust the current leadership to destroy them.
What are you going to do?
Report the truth to my Seekers, to true Seekers everywhere. What more would be necessary?
I'm listening.
Her Holiness was correct in the beginning to describe the problem as one of human growth. Human growth was impeded in the old society. Almost all men carry out the purposes of other men rather than their own, making them feel impotent in action. Bertrand Russell.
So,
Russell understood that people are creatures of impulse. The role of political philosophy should be to control the destructive impulses with constructive, creative ones. For example, allow each citizen to direct his own growth.
I thought the Order was a spiritual movement.
A spiritual movement about reconstituting the self, improving the self, finding balance with the world. Her Holiness knows that no balance is possible if the old world returns. Global capital, teratogenic science, universal wage slavery. Have you ever considered what is unique about post-collapse society? Trans-territoriality. Most political entities coexist on a global scale. The WTO has its enclaves, we have our settlements and churches.
You're not the first global church.
The point is that governmental units need not be territorial. The proof is all around us. After the collapse, communication grids came back up before industry. So what has evolved are many global associations incapable of seizing very much territory.
If the Order isn't territorial, why do you maintain an armed guard?
Military power will never vanish. What we hope, and Her Holiness once agreed with me, is that a global police force would end territorial wars and be just that. Police, like the Seekers in the Medina.
But whose police force?
Not important, so long as it knows how to keep order. Seek the way, my friend. Enough for now. I give the orders.
Multi-tool, another glass destabilizer mod, and 2 energy cells. Worth it.
Maybe it is a judgment.
So that we blame ourselves. Plague 11's just another punishment.
Then why am I sick?
Biological restoration in progress.
He must have rolled out of bed.
Maybe if they knew that I'm sick, they'd let me in.
My baby.
I guess I just wasn't smart enough.
You look fine to me.
Anything I can do to help?
Just stay out of the way. Too many patients. No time for chit-chat.
As you wish. I just stopped by to talk to a friend of mine, Billy Adams. She's working with the Order Church.
The woman from Seattle, yes. Where are you from? You Cairo? Why come here? The air in the Medina is polluted.
Is it that serious?
Just take a look outside. It's nanite dust these people breathe, from nanite swell 11. Particles like little insects, unaffected by the wind. Probably a leak from a pre-collapsed laboratory that's been forgotten for 2 decades.
What?
I don't mean to interrupt.
You startled me there. I guess I'm a little preoccupied.
What's wrong?
Well, it's my daughter, Mina. Look at her.
It's okay, Mom. I'll get better.
Ever since she didn't get into the Tarsus Academy, her infection has been getting worse. She should be up on level 107 right now, in her own dorm room, studying and breathing filtered air. She's always been such a good student.
I wish there was something I could do.
That's very kind. But unless you're on the admissions committee at the academy, or unless you're someone who can hack in and put Mina Amir on the acceptance list, there's not really much to do except wait and pray.
Really, Mom, I'll be fine.
Some of us still worship the old gods, despite everything that's happened.
She wants into Tarsus, huh? I'll see what I can do.
Take your nonsense somewhere else.
There, at least now he's on the cot. Oh, okay. Anyway, that's another side quest to get her daughter into the Tarsus Academy. Aha! Knew that was around here somewhere. Another 50 credits. More soy. And another can of soda. Don't you just love all the candy bars and sodas she's carrying with her? 25 in all. Let's see, that's the arcology entry. I don't need to do that. Well, you or I would be, that's for sure. But in her case, since her nanites convert into energy to run her mods, probably not.
Just exit the area.
Come to work in the arcology. Fusing architecture and ecology, these WTO-constructed cities provide easy pedestrian access to all work, living, and recreational spaces inside the safety of our atmospheric barriers. None of the waste, sprawl, and inconvenience of pre-collapse urban spaces. All the convenience and luxury you deserve. Get your work pass and start your future today. And more soy chips.
No more congestion. No more fatigue.
Today, please. There we go. Back to South Medina. Or south of the Medina, I should say. Bypass the arcology.
I'll try it again. We're sick of you archaeology types coming out here, pointing and laughing like this is a theme park or a zoo.
I'm not sightseeing. I have business here.
We have no choice but to stay here. We don't get to go back inside your atmospheric barriers at the end of the day.
I don't live in the arcology.
Our children can't sleep at night because they can't breathe this filth, but that's about to change. You look like you've got more than enough credits to buy breathers for our families.
You can do this either way. You can either give them the credits or fight them. Hey, you know what? I'm feeling generous.
I don't want any trouble. Let me just give you the credits.
It's good that you can see reason. Now go back to your penthouse in the arcology.
When you have more than 3,800 credits, you don't worry too much about 150. Wait. I completely turned myself around. Okay. And in case you're wondering what I'm doing, like for instance, destroying the greenhouse and things like that for the WTO, but doing other things entirely for the order. Basically, I'm playing both sides, trying to keep my relationship with both of them close to neutral. That way, neither one of them starts shooting me.
Destroying the filter system will kill the plants, or you can destroy them directly. You could also reprogram the software that automates the greenhouse.
So, for example, just to give one example, I will destroy the greenhouse, but then I'll turn around and help cure Nanoplague 11, which makes the order happy.
Sensors.
Code or 2 multi-tools, or an explosive crate. Which does remind me. I've already got... The annoying thing is you can't I don't think you can remove weapon mods. So I'll save the rest of my mods for later. Oh hey, a multi-tool. And an energy cell.
Auxiliary systems not responding. Greenhouse shutting down. Hydroponics failure. Has suffered critical failure. Climate control damaged. Situation critical. Warning. Greenhouse atmosphere beyond safe boundaries. Vegetation losses have exceeded acceptable ranges.
There, now I've got level 3 on that as well. few hits, but I think it was worth it for another multi-tool. Okay.
Close the place down and go home. Whoever came after my niece and murdered our technicians is still looking for her. I came back to my apartment for my parental pass so that I could check up on my daughter at the Tarsus school, but the headmaster assures me that she's safe. Still debating whether to go anyway. Don't return to work until you hear from me personally. Okay. Oh, just ammo and a weapon. Not worth it. Oh. Sniper rifle and 2 ammo. Well... Say bye-bye to your turret, now that's under my control. Now, I'm going to pause here for a second. The next thing that I would have done is that there is a third secret weapon up here called the Hellfire Bolt Caster. However, instead of firing tranks, it fires incendiary bolts. Plus, it's kind of a jumping puzzle to get to it. Essentially, I have to jump up on that somehow. Or that, I'm not sure which. Anyway, I'm not going to bother with the Hellfire Bolt Caster.
You've shown appalling judgment, Alex. I share your loathing of the Massifs, but you've become a threat to a community protected by the Church. If you won't work with us, I suppose I will have to send in a task force to destroy you.
No, it's not that bad. And we'll be getting out of here soon enough anyway. And off to the arcology.
What's for the order?
Engaging target.
Lucky shot. The target's modified. Great.
You escaped this time, but let that be a lesson. There will be serious consequences if you continue to oppose me.
You want a piece of me?
You
cannot win. I'm not finished.
Drone constructed.
What the hell?
Don't mind me, just stealing your soda.
Apology pass before I can let you in.
I've got one right here.
Okay, you're clear to enter.
And now for the arcology. City map of the Cairo arcology there. By the way, something you can do right here, if you want to spend 2 multi-tools, there's a semi-secret room back there with additional energy cells. Don't need it right now, so... That's the nanoformer station. No, that's the nanoformer station. We're going to ignore that for now. Nothing behind the stairs.
This is a Code Yellow Health Advisory.
The Arcology Director's Office has determined that the particle haze outside the city contains highly bioactive nanotech fallout. If you absolutely must leave the Arcology structure, wear appropriate protective gear and return to a sealed area as soon as possible. This is a Code Yellow health advisory.
The Knights Templar welcome you, friend. Care to learn more about the cause for purity?
Since when does an ancient secret society set up a recruiting booth in the mall?
In arcologies, you mean. We present our message where it will do the most good in the enclaves of scientists, businessmen, engineers, the blind minions of Thanatos.
Oh.
The individual worker, careerist let's say, seldom understands how his small labor contributes to human history. Seemingly innocuous innovations in cell biology, nanotechnology, and computer science add up to a teeming substrate of new life. But it isn't life, it's death. It seeks to devour its clumsy organic creators.
Yeah? I must be dead then. I'm up to my eyeballs in biomods.
Let me warn you, friend. We consider the modified to be less than human. Observe what your second soul of nanites has done to you, and consider going to a clinic to be purified.
My biomods don't change who I am. They're tools. I use them to complete certain tasks.
But the tasks grow in strangeness and complexity. The demands of others corrupt you, all because you allow yourself to be something other than human.
And then the coffee shop is right over here. Another book about the love affair with the bean.
Welcome to Pequod's Coffee for the Stars.
Stars?
Yes, superstars. Miss Withers, the manager for NG Resonance, just ordered a tall pecuccino on ice. You heard that NG is having a concert here tomorrow, right?
Maybe you should ask her for an endorsement.
Exactly. I was just thinking about that. I bet the executives would make me the manager of the whole region if I could pull that off. Regrettably, Miss Withers said NG is pretty picky about that sort of thing.
Someone like NG Resonance probably wants to see a credit chip with a lot of bits in it.
Well, I was thinking. The rumor is that Miss Withers is the one who makes decisions. If I could find someone who would approach her, maybe offer her some money.
What exactly are you suggesting?
I'd like to make a trade. You look modified. Well, I have a biomod canister I lost and found, probably left here by one of those little rakes from the Tarsus school who are always playing spy games in the office suites. It's yours if you convince Miss Withers for me. Offer her a generous bribe.
Of my own money?
Unfortunately, the coffee business is very low margin. We will have to agree on a trade for the biomod. If you succeed, the central office will negotiate NG's fee.
To be honest, that's better pay than the weapons mods. So... Oh, coincidentally, you will find out later that the real NG Resonance is nothing like the...
Hi, I'm NG Resonance. Welcome, Alex D. Your last interaction was at Club Box in Upper Seattle. Why such a long journey?
I could tell you, but what a waste that would be of your data processing ability.
A playful reply. You must be happy about something.
I like to travel. Any mysteries you want solved in New Cairo?
Maybe. New Cairo has changed recently.
How so?
I think something illegal is happening. People hide their faces as they walk by me. They avoid my questions.
That's quite an extrapolation for a pop star chatterbot.
AI emplacements are required by the WTO Charter to act on incriminating evidence. Since you are a stranger, I can tell you freely that there are rumors about corrupt arcology officials. If you learn anything, I can record your testimony and disperse an appropriate reward.
And that's yet another side quest started. Let's see.
Yes, this is the Cairo branch of your old alma mater, curiously geared toward younger children rather than covert security. But there should be some loose articles more inside. You should make a thorough search of the premises.
Now, the main reason for doing this...
Are the paladins ready?
Deputized and immunized for a Scabland sweep. 1 hour tops.
And they know to search every building.
Not one Omar will escape. This will be the end of their presence in Cairo.
If only you were right. But I think you make them too human in your imagination. A cyborg doesn't get discouraged.
They must have commanders, though. Soon they'll see that their kind won't be tolerated.
The Omar is not a human organization. It's a self-replicating machine that grows itself around human bodies. All we can do is buy time until we have a weapon to defeat the entire network.
And that completes the side quest for Leo about spying on the Omar. And now we can head right back and enter the academy itself.
Records show that several students have been reported missing. You might want to ask some of the children if they know what's going on.
I'm getting sick of doing all this damage control.
Oh, really?
Tarsus continues to offer the best educational opportunities even in this time of uncertainty. It was in the memo. You did read the whole memo before racing down here, didn't you?
Yeah.
But if you really must see for yourself, I can't stop you, as long as you have your access pass. You did remember to bring it, didn't you? We can't have random visitors wandering through.
SSC records show that several students have been reported missing. You might want to ask some of the children if they know what's going on.
Oh, also...
I make sure no one tries to sneak in. As long as you follow the rules, there will be no problem.
Thought that was it. Oh, wait. Okay.
I think they were kicked out. They disappeared right after the last biochem exam. Maybe they were expelled for cheating. That would explain why they were getting such high grades.
Now come on, you know Jennifer earned those scores honestly. That Nassif though, she's a weirdo.
Then maybe they failed and were dismissed?
I guess Headmaster Archer can be pretty harsh.
What's the latest gossip?
People are edgy because a few students are missing. I am not all that worried because I know Jennifer is too smart to let anything really terrible happen.
So what do you think really happened?
I do not believe she got kicked out. We would have all heard about that by now. It must be something else. Maybe she's hiding.
What makes you think that? Why wouldn't she just leave?
It's tricky getting in and out of this place unnoticed. But there are ways to stay inside and out of sight. I've never been there myself, but I have heard some kids talk about a hideout somewhere in the ventilation system. It seems no one on the faculty knows about it.
I can't help feeling like I'm always being watched. Maybe I'm...
If you're here, you are.
Well, another stranger.
Tarsus has extensive security.
You seem pretty calm. Most of the other kids around here seem pretty riled up.
Yeah, they're just worried about those two who went missing. Me? I don't really care one way or the other. Just means less competition for me.
Hey Marina, I still haven't been able to locate and crack the test score database, but while snooping around I did find the login for the admission system. From now on, if one of those freaky girls from old Cairo try to get in, we can make sure they get shipped to some hellhole like Tarsus, Seattle, or even Chicago.
These kids probably have no idea how good they've got.
Nanotech at low temperatures. wound ballistics, AI and consciousness, modern ammo, the universal ammo clip, which is, in my opinion, one of the dumbest things that they added to this game. Add a candy bar to my inventory.
Headmaster Archer, there have been some strange rumors regarding your conduct towards students. We're sure this is only idle gossip, but Tarsus must also urge you to police your behavior so that we may remain above reproach or suspicion.
Welcome to Tarsus, Cairo. I'm Silas Archer, the headmaster. Can I help you?
Do you have any idea what might be going on with the missing students?
I understand everyone's concerned about this, but there's really no reason to be worried. I'm confident that it's just a youthful prank and they'll soon turn up. We have the best security here. I'm sure there's been no foul play.
This is an impressive campus. It seems like a great facility. Nothing like the Tarsus I went to at their age.
Oh, really? You're a graduate?
I guess you could say that. What about you? Have you been with the organization long?
Too long. Fortunately, this job is almost finished.
So you're getting a transfer?
You could say that.
Yeah, that's very sus.
Are you the specialist? We've been waiting for hours for someone to solve the Greasel situation.
Sorry, I'm not your exterminator. What's going on?
They had some Greasels in the lab for class and they got loose. Surprise! Those things aren't pet hamsters. Anyway, there's some expensive equipment in there apparently. Some biomod stuff, I think. So they want the situation resolved quickly.
Why don't you take care of it?
Not in my job description. Tell you what, since it looks like the specialist is a no-show, I'll give you his fee if you take care of the job. And I'll look the other way if some of the science stuff disappears. A Greasel must have eaten it, you know?
I'll think about it.
Here's the code to the lab. Just check back in with me when the job's done and I'll give you your pay.
Well, I only get paid 100 for doing it, but we've discovered that one of VersaLife's final projects was the development of a meaner, tougher, red breed of Greasel. Rather than natural evolution, it looks like the DNA was infused with new data from outside the existing green Greasel genome. This genetic manipulation has made the animals considerably more aggressive. But this is the main reason I came back here. And I'm going to have to use two of my tools to get to it, but it's worth it. Biomod canister. That's already level 3. Oh, let's see. Let's go ahead and upgrade my speed. Archer's up to something. There are times when none of the teachers can find him and the receptionist doesn't show him as checked out, which means that he's still in the school when he's missing. Where could he be hiding? And Archer's the headmaster, so that's just making him even more sus.
What's it look like in there?
Your problem's solved.
Finally. Here's your pay. Pleasure doing business with you.
Why does everyone seem so edgy around here?
The grades just came out for the biochem and intuition classes. Some kids aren't thrilled about it.
Upset enough to run away?
So I guess you heard about Eva and Jennifer.
What about them?
If they really did run away, their friends would know where they are. But no one seems to have any idea. It's kind of got everyone spooked.
I cannot talk right now. Mrs. Rishi does not like it.
What are you studying?
I am trying to get ahead in calculus. I want to make it into whatever new elite program Tarsus has just started.
A new program?
Yeah. I'm sure that's what happened with Eva and Jennifer. They were two of the best. There is no reason for them to have run away. They were selected for a new program. I'm sure of it.
So you think they're safe?
Of course they are. Tarsus is the best school in the WTO. They would not let anything happen to their best recruits.
I see. So what exactly do you know about this new program?
Nothing. But that is probably part of the admissions process. You have to be clever enough to discover that it exists. Right now I need to get back to my studying. I have only put in 12 hours today.
Fatima's journal. This new headmaster is a real jerk. I can tell he hates kids, just like my French instructor. I think these people take these jobs just so they can harass kids all day long. I can't deal with this stress. I think I need to go to the hideout and have a smoke. No one knows where Eva and Jennifer are. I've heard so many stupid rumors that they ran away or were promoted to a special program. I don't believe any of it. I'm getting really worried that something terrible happened to him, and the headmaster doesn't even seem to care. No, he doesn't.
The rumors about Tarsus have been greatly exaggerated.
What rumors?
Oh, I'm sorry. I just assumed you were another disgruntled parent. You are a parent of one of the students, aren't you?
Sure.
Well, as you can see, the students are hard at work as usual.
I realize that in cinematics, she doesn't have them. But to tell the truth, I would think that the glowing purple eyes would be kind of a giveaway. Shite. And look who we have here.
Why are you hiding out back here?
I'm not answering any questions until you tell me who you are.
Miskini Nassif asked me to look for his daughter Eva. He's very worried. Is that you?
Okay, I'm Eva, and people should be worried. We were poking around the headmaster's office one day and found this secret room. From the looks of it, he's plotting something horrible for some of his students here.
How can you be sure? What did you see?
Something to do with purification. Some group called the Templars. I couldn't make sense of it, but I'm fairly certain that he didn't mean expulsion when he mentioned terminating students. You can see for yourself.
Where is it?
The vent high on the wall leads to it, but there is a spider web keeping vermin out of the ventilation system. Or you could go through that opening in the floor to the maintenance tunnels. At the end, past the boilers, there is a ladder to the secret office. There is some serious climbing and jumping, though, and only the girls in gymnastics have been able to do it. The code to the room is 9133.
Thanks for the tip. It sounds like you got yourself to safety just in time.
For the time being, at least, I'm going to stay hidden until I'm sure it's safe out there, and just hope he doesn't find us. The headmaster has this...
Okay, I'm going to do kind of a little bit of both of what she said. The first thing I'm going to do is drop down here into this corridor, watch the steam vents. Okay, where is that multi-tool? I know there's a multi-tool around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. And before I go too far, let's go ahead and use that.
I must be imagining stuff. Oh, come on. Fine. We have located Templar sympathizers within the ranks of the SSC and have made arrangements to get them all assigned to the Tarsus detail. When the time comes, your guards will support you. The SSC commander on level 107 is strongly opposed to us and has suspicions, so be wary of him. Archer's Journal. I don't know if I can take it being surrounded by these little beasts. They've all been treated at least once. Deplorable. Yep. Entry 46, Phase 1 complete. I've completed my research and have identified Abana Coder, Eva Nassif, and Jennifer McAllister as the greatest threats to purity.
Excellent work as usual, Lieutenant Archer. You will be pleased to hear, in turn, that we have seized the Apostle Corps facility. It was right under our noses on level 108. Transmitting the suite's soft key ID so that you can join us at your leisure.
This school was once an Apostle Corps operation. The Knights Templar must have penetrated their organization some time ago. I need you to investigate the secret Apostle Corps suite that the Templars discovered. Your objective will be to locate Dr. Nassif and interrogate her.
Another fragmentation round.
Repairing damage. Finished.
Anyone there?
47 food. Now, here's something a little bit fun.
I think I heard something.
I think you did too.
Whomever I heard seems to have slipped away. Purity will prevail. I will fight to the...
Thanks for the equipment, guys. Phosphorus flares, gas grenades, several of them in fact. Nothing that I really need, but hey, they're unconscious now.
Initiating repairs. Functioning.
So, Archer is secretly a member of the Templars.
Too dangerous to talk.
What the hell?
I really don't like this.
SSB.
Great. Actually, this is as good a stopping point as any for today. Don't worry about Archer. We're not going to confront him. We're going to turn him in later by talking to the NG Resonance hologram. Tomorrow we'll pick it up and we will finish off the Cairo section of the game. And then after Cairo, it's off to Trier. So, that's going to be it for today's stream. I want to thank you all for coming. I appreciate all your support and have a